guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Guitar Made Easy by Kizito. I hope you guys are good. If this is your first time on my channel, please smash the subscribe button and smash that post notification bell. So without further ado, today I'm going to be teaching you guys about the guitar tab, basically tablature, right? As we all know, there's different ways that music is being written on for guitar. For example, your normal notational music, whereby they write music with your crochets and your quavers and your semitones and all that stuff. But then there's another way, which is called tablature, right? Basically, tablature is a method of indicating, right, where the notes or the position that you're supposed to play on, basically by using numbers, right? So I'm gonna draw here about this stuff. And you can just, I think on the description, on my description, I'm gonna give you the name, like the meaning of tablature and all this stuff and all the things you need to know. But basically, we're gonna do most of the stuff on the board. Right. So, as we all know, with your normal notational music, right, you use maybe this, right, or maybe this, or maybe this. How you use this, or right. But on tablature, basically all we use is our numbers 1, 2, 3. Right. So now that we have this, let me first draw the guitar fretboard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? So this is your nut. This your nut. So this is the white part of the guitar, and then your fretboards like this. Right? Don't mind my drawing, guys. I know it's crap, but this is the best I can do right now. So this is your guitar, right? And we all know normally when you hold your guitar, starting from the top, that's where your 6 is. But here, we're turning it upside down. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So E, A, G, B, and E. So this is your guitar fretboard, right? First fret, second fret, third fret, fourth fret, fifth fret, so on and so forth. Right. So now, how guitar tabs is being like written and all the stuff is basically, let's say we'll draw another 6 lines now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So let's say this is your tab, right? This is how it works. This is your tab. So, T. I hope I'm not losing you guys. This is your fretboard, right? Now I'm doing your tab. So please just stay with me. Don't get lost and stuff. So, let's say your B is here, right? So B, then your A. So that's your guitar tab, right? So now, how people read this stuff is basically whenever you see the 0 anywhere on this. So, sorry, before I carry on with this, let me just finish this off. So this is your first string, right? Second string, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Going like this, going like this, going like this, going like this, going like this. Your E, same thing here. Your B, your G, right? Your D, A, and E. Every adult that grows barks and eats. This is the names of your strings. So each line represents a string on your guitar, right? Each line represents a string on your guitar, as you can see. So how you read this is, when you see this, when you see a 0 somewhere here or wherever, it means it represents an open string. Right? So it means instead of holding on a fret while you play a string, you basically just play the string like that. And that is what an O means on any of these lines. But then when you have a 1, right, it means first fret. That is what it means. 2, second fret, third fret, 4th fret, so on and so forth, right? So now I'm going to give a good example of how this works. Let's say, for example, this is my tab, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my tab, right? Like I don't need to write this again, but I can just do it anyway. Tab. Your tab. This is your tab. So now let's say, for example, there's here on your first string, right? Someone wrote this on your first string. This basically means on your first string, which is your E string, right? First, 4, 5, 6. Right? So, when you see a 0 on your first string, it means basically you're playing your first string as an open string, right? You play it as an open string. There's no on this fret, on that fret, or whatever fret. You basically play it as an open string. That is what it means when you're playing this on your first string. But then when you see this now, which is on your second string, right? On your B string, when you see a 1 there, it means you're playing on this string, but on your first fret, right? These numbers determine, like tells you what fret you're playing on. They tell you what frets you're playing on. They just determine the frets you play on. So if on your B string, I put a 1 there, right? It means you're gonna play your B, on your B string, you're gonna play on your first fret. So if here, for example, on my A string, I have a 2 on it. So it means on your A string, you're playing the note on your second fret on the A string. So I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. I will repeat myself again. So I'm gonna repeat myself again. So this 0 means open string. When you see 1, it means first fret. 2 means second fret, right? So if on your first string, this one here, there's a 0 on it, it means you play the string just like that. You play an open string. You just hit the E string like that. But if, for example, on your second string, there's a number there written 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever, it means that is that number you played on the fret. This is the fret number. So on your B string, you play fret number 1. For example, on your A string, there's 2. It means you play the note on your second fret. So this is how you read your tablature. If you guys don't understand, please comment down below. I'll explain everything again from the beginning and then we'll just leave it there. So this is your guitar fretboard. This is your strings, right? This is your nut. This is your tab, your tablature. Basically, this is where guitar music notes are written. Like they show you the position by putting numbers or, so this is your tab. Each line represents a string from your guitar. The same way your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, E, A, D, G, B, E is the same way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, E, A, same thing. Right? So how you read it is, when you see a 0, it means it's an open string. When you see a 1, it means you're playing on fret number 1. When you see a 2, it means you're playing on fret number 2. When you see a 3, 4, 5, 6, that's the fret that you're playing on. So, for example, if on the first string, right? On the first string, if on the first string there's a 0 on it, it means you're playing this string as an open string. So you wouldn't have to press on the first fret or second fret. You just play the E as it is, like that, without holding any other note on any fret on the stuff. But if, for example, here by string number 2 on your B string, there's a 1 there, it means you're playing on that string but on your first fret. So one of your fingers are going to be on your first fret. You're basically playing the note on your first fret, on your B string. And lastly, here for example on your 5th string on your A string, there's a 2 there. It means basically you'll be playing on your second fret of your of your A string, which is basically here, second fret. that is the note you're going to play. That is what those things mean. So that is how you read your tablature. So guys, I hope this video helped you guys. If it did, please subscribe, hit the post notification bell. Don't forget to comment down below. If you have any questions, please ask, and I'll answer you as fast as possible. I will see you guys next time.